Sarah, a thoughtful and introspective woman, lived a busy life filled with work, family, and social commitments. She often found herself caught up in conversations and conflicts that left her feeling drained and unsettled. One day, after a particularly heated argument with a colleague, Sarah decided to seek advice from her wise grandmother, Eleanor, who was known for her calm demeanor and thoughtful insights. Eleanor shared with Sarah 6 situations where silence could be more powerful than words. This story follows Sarah's journey as she learns the importance of being silent in these crucial moments. 1. When you're angry, Sarah had always struggled with controlling her temper. At work, she often found herself in heated debates with her colleagues, which usually ended badly. One afternoon, during a tense meeting, a coworker made a comment that infuriated her. Just as Sarah was about to retort, she remembered her grandmother's first piece of advice: when you're angry, silence is golden. Instead of responding with anger, Sarah took a deep breath and remained silent. The room's tension eased, and the meeting continued more productively. Later, her colleague apologized, and they resolved their differences peacefully. Sarah realized that by staying silent, she had avoided escalating the conflict and maintained her professionalism. 2. When you don't have all the facts, Sarah was known for her quick judgments, often jumping to conclusions without having all the necessary information. One day, she overheard a rumor about a friend that upset her deeply. She was tempted to confront her friend immediately but recalled Eleanor's wisdom: be silent when you don't have all the facts. Instead of acting impulsively, Sarah decided to wait and gather more information. She spoke to her friend calmly later, discovering that the rumor was false. By choosing silence over rash action, Sarah preserved her friendship and avoided unnecessary hurt. 3. When your words could hurt someone, Sarah had a sharp tongue and sometimes said things she regretted later. One evening, during a family dinner, a sensitive topic arose. Sarah was about to voice her opinion harshly, but she remembered her grandmother's third lesson: be silent when your words could hurt someone. She chose to listen instead of speak, recognizing that her words could cause pain. Her silence allowed the conversation to remain peaceful. Her family appreciated her restraint. Sarah understood that sometimes silence could prevent harm and maintain harmony. 4. When you're provoked at a social gathering, Sarah encountered someone who seemed determined to provoke her. The person made several comments aimed at getting a reaction from her. Sarah felt her temper rising but recalled Eleanor's advice: be silent when you're provoked. Instead of reacting, Sarah smiled politely and stayed silent. Her non-reaction deflated the provocateur, and the conversation moved on. Sarah learned that by not engaging, she had maintained her dignity and avoided unnecessary conflict. 5. When it's better to listen, Sarah often found herself dominating conversations, always eager to share her thoughts and experiences. During a networking event, she met an influential person she admired. She was excited to talk about herself, but remembered her grandmother's words: be silent when it's better to listen. Sarah asked questions and genuinely listened to the person's responses. Her silence and attentiveness made a positive impression, and she learned valuable insights. By being silent and listening, Sarah built a meaningful connection and gained respect. 6. When your opinion isn't needed, Sarah prided herself on having an opinion on everything, often offering unsolicited advice. One day, a friend confided in her about a personal issue. Sarah was ready to give her opinion but paused, recalling Eleanor's final lesson: be silent when your opinion isn't needed. She chose to simply listen and offer her support. Her friend appreciated the empathy and felt understood.